Subscribe our channel eFinance Management and click on the bell icon to get update on new videos. Today we are going to study types of preference share. There are various types of preference shares with differences in their structure. Some of these are convertible and non-convertible preference shares, redeemable and irredeemable preference shares, participating and non-participating preference shares, cumulative and non-cumulative preference shares, preference shares with callable options, adjustable rate preference shares. Convertible and non-convertible preference shares. Convertible preference shares have a similar concept of convertible debentures. These shares possess an option or right whereby they can be converted into an ordinary equity share at some agreed terms and conditions. Non-convertible simply does not have this option but has all other normal characteristics of a preference share. Redeemable and irredeemable preference shares. Redeemable preference share is very commonly seen preference share, which has a maturity date on which date the company will repay the capital amount to the preference shareholders and discontinue the dividend payment thereon. Irredeemable preference shares are little different from other types of preference shares. It does not have any maturity date, which makes this instrument very similar to equity, except that the dividend of these shares is fixed and they enjoy priority in payment of both dividend and capital over the equity shares. Since there is an absence of maturity, they are also known as perpetual preference share capital. Participating and non-participating preference shares. Participating preference shares are a unique type of preference shares which has an additional benefit of participating in profits of the company apart from the fixed dividend. The distribution may depend on the terms and conditions mentioned in the agreement, which may vary to some extent from case to case. Cumulative and non-cumulative preference shares. If the shares are cumulative preference shares, the dividends are cumulated and therefore paid when the company makes the profit. In short, a dividend of cumulative preference shares will have to be paid as long as the company earns the profit in any year. Whereas, for non-cumulative preference shares, a company can skip the dividend in the year the company has incurred losses. Preference shares with callable options. These are another innovative preference shares in which the company has an option to buy the share at a predetermined price and on or before a certain date. Adjustable rate preference shares. These are some of the innovative types of instruments where the rate of dividend is not fixed and is formulated based on some calculations relating to the current interest rates, etc. Thank you. Please subscribe, like, and share our video.